At the end of the day, we back with another podcast. What do you own? You know what I'm saying? We're getting into it. It's about ownership. Being an owner. That's what today's podcast is about, because everybody say they own something, you know. They own everything. They even own their children, you know. Anyway, a couple of examples that things that you can own is a house, a car. These are big things. I feel like you gotta work to earn these things. A lot of us do. House, car, clothes, your shoes, jewelry, your health and your beauty items, your food, even your electronics, everything that you have, that you've come across, if you've accumulated, that you've been able to hold on to, you were the owner. At least, you know, that's what you say. And just getting into it, you know, we're gonna get into some definitions. You know how I do over here. I wanna make sure we all on the same page. So when I say own, I have it pulled up right here, the actual definition.
Own.
And we can hear Google say own. I like to do that too. Make sure that I'm pronouncing it right. That's the word we're gonna talk about today. Now, own. The definition is used with a possessive to emphasize that someone or something belongs or relates to the person or thing mentioned. And like I said, that can be from your keys in your pocket, you know, all the way to your children, you know. If they're yours, a lot of you mothers out there, you give birth, you know, that's your child, you know. So, are you sure about that? You know, you go down there and see exactly who the child is registered to. It may be the state, unless you've went and got custody of the child. You know, that's another thing. That's the definition of own we've reviewed. That'll lead to being an owner. And an owner is a person who owns something. We've already reviewed what own mean. And just to review again, it's the possessive, you know, the emphasis on that relates to what you actually have, that you own, in other words. And then if you own it, you're the owner. I only wanted to break these things down. And once again, you know, owner, just like Google just said, I want to break it down to make sure that we're on the same page as far as, you know, you owning it. Because ownership is the act, the state, or right of possessing something. So you as the owner, you know, you have the ownership. So being the owner gives you the ownership of said item or property. Now, speaking of property, being an owner, you're responsible for a personal property tax. And that is a levy imposed on a person's property. The state is levied by the jurisdiction where the property is located, and it includes tangible property that is not real property. Tangible property includes movable man-made objects that have a physical form and it can be seen and touched. These digital NFTs, these are like the newest form that I've heard of as far as being something that you own and you can't see it or touch it. It's digital, but you still have to pay on it. No matter what it is, just about seem like you got a personal property tax. And just in case you don't know what happens if you don't pay it, when you don't pay your personal property taxes, the taxing authority could sell your home, you know, if this is a home in question, to satisfy your debt, or the lien of a property, you know, lien on a property that you may have. They can just sell it to get the money. If it's a mortgage, your mortgage lender may pay the taxes themselves and then bill you. Then if you fail to reimburse the mortgage lender, they may foreclose on your home. And foreclosing, here we go. Foreclosing means to take possession of a mortgage property as a result of the mortgager's failure to keep up with their mortgage payments. Added a word there, but you get it. You know, let me let them tell you how it is. Foreclosure, definitely something you don't want to embark on. You know, once you own a house, you want to make sure that you keep ownership of it. Also, if it's something that you want to maybe pass down to your children, you'll have to inform them, make sure they're aware that they have to pay these taxes to keep the ownership, or it will be confiscated. You know? Crazy, crazy it is, definitely. But it's the law. Something out here that, we kind of got to adhere to. And definitely I'm going to do a couple more videos on some laws, things that we may be unaware of, things that we may be aware of. If the video helped you, definitely like, share, subscribe. Trying to remain relevant here on YouTube. If you got an idea or, anything, just drop it down in the comment section. Thank you for stopping by at the end of the day. And if God say the same, I'll be back with another podcast.